Here is the workout of the day for Monday, December 21st. It's the first day of winter, and we've started back in on Zoom, as you have noticed. It is 8:30 in the morning. We've done a 7 a.m. class already. We'll do a 9 a.m. class in what? 18 minutes. And then we'll do another one again at 4 o'clock. The idea this time around is, rather than recording all of these sessions and hoping somebody watches it, we're going to encourage you to log on at the right time and be with a group of people, a set of humans who will actually be doing the same thing as you at the same time as you. I did the workout with the 7 o'clock class this morning, and the great thing about this is that every 3 minutes there were other people that were not only watching the countdown of the clock, getting ready to start their next subsequent set of horribleness for less than a minute, but they were actually doing it too. So there's something about the running clock, knowing that you're going to start the next set at the 3 minute mark, rather than being at home and walking over and doing some laundry or cracking a beer, taking a nap, doing other things like that, watching Dave Chappelle on YouTube. So people are waiting for you just like you are waiting for them. It's the biggest accountability thing that can happen when you are in the same class as somebody else, right? So just show up at the class times, and don't expect yourself to try and watch. Don't even expect yourself to try and do this on your own. Just show up at class. So a few things about this workout is that it is sponsored in part by WOD, the WOD tracking software that's going to track your performance over time. The other thing is that it is a sprint. The focus is that at the end of each of these 8 sets, at roughly the 40-something to 50-something to 60, hopefully not more than 60 seconds, you are ready to be done. You only get 2 bouts of rest for every bout of work, meaning roughly 1 minute of work and 2 minutes of rest before your next set. The first minute will be the work, the second minute will be the heavy breathing, and the third minute will be you just recovering and getting ready to go again. And interestingly, by the time that you've rested for 2 full minutes, you are ready to go again. You don't want to go again, but you're ready. So with that, you'll work on the correct loading. The correct loading for this workout is a load that you know, that you feel comfortable that you can do Fran in somewhere between 4 and 7 minutes. A workout load that you know that you can get the first round unbroken. So it's not too heavy from that perspective, but by round 6, 7, and 8, it starts to get a little bit heavy. Now, you should never go unbroken on any of these 8 sets, right? It is a total of 64 repetitions. If you're using your Fran weight, the weight that you've done Fran and set a personal record before in the past, you're going to be training some stamina and some strength at this loading. It should not be heavy per se, but it should be a load that you do not want to do 15 or 20 at a time. All right, and then what we've set up here is an 8 by 8 meter shuttle. So take 8 long steps, track where you started, track where you end. You'll put the thruster dumbbells or barbell down and you'll run, you'll touch the line, you'll come back, you'll touch the line, you'll go back and forth 8 times. That number is an even number so that you can end where you started, pick up or look at the time and you'll finish, right? So about 18 to 20 seconds of thrustering, about 25 to 30 seconds of sprinting, and there you have the 1 minute time domain for your work. Mine was faster because I did 100 meters of rowing, and instead of the shuttle run, because I was here in the hut and I had people watching on Zoom that I was responsible for. So we were sprinting at the same time. And that rower, the idea on the row was to try and bring that pace per 500 down as low as I could. My best was bringing it down to a 134, and I held that 134 pace for like 5, 6 strokes. And that's why during that bout, it was my fastest one. The others were within 2 or 3 seconds. That's where you want to keep a sprint workout. If your finish time starts to deviate by more than a couple of seconds, then you need to go harder. You probably can. All right, so that's the workout in a nutshell. Every time you attend a live Zoom class, your name goes in the hat for product and merchandise from Lululemon Malibu, courtesy of the new manager, Laura Serrano, and CrossFit Malibu, right, since a lot of years. So there are a few names already in the bucket. We will do that up to New Year's. I think on December 31st, we'll draw some names out of the hat and figure out who gets the merchandise. All right, so that's the workout for Monday. See you in one of the classes.